This is CBS News, New York.
Now at 6, new overnight, a teenager charged in the shocking murder of a woman in Chinatown. Police say he followed her husband into their apartment building to rob them.
We don't want to see any party escalate this conflict, period.
Plus, hopes of a ceasefire fading in the Middle East. Hezbollah's leader accusing Israel of crossing red lines.
Just stop doing it. It's not worth your life.
And an 11-year-old, the latest to fall victim to a subway surfing death. His relatives' message to other kids after subway surfing himself.
Same way he got hooked on, I got hooked on.
And now the MTA is working to keep teens riding inside. And a live look outside for you. Another quiet morning. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s, warming up to the upper 70s by this afternoon. Good morning on this Friday, September 20th. I'm Mary Calvi.
And I'm Chris Wragge. Welcome to CBS News, New York. Let's get right to John Elliott with your first alert forecast as we fast approach the weekend. Hi, Johnny.
I got to tell you, it's going to be a pretty nice weekend for almost everybody. Just a few more clouds east. You take a look at the view in the city, and it's pretty. It's quiet. We definitely see more clouds east, but not that much. Observation in Central Park right now, partly cloudy and 69. Wind out of the north-northeast at 3. I just want to show you, we do have the 50s and 60s now. It's a pretty big spread from right there. Liberty just dipped to 50. So you've got almost a 20-degree spread. But every time we check the visibility reports, there's not that much fog in our area. It's well north and west. So we see the upper 70s for lunchtime. That's going to be your high this afternoon in the city, 79. Pretty nice for Friday evening activities. And you can see a little bit more in the way of cloud cover, Rockland over into Westchester. And there's moisture surrounding this area low pressure, but just can't break through. It's blocked. So we'll see another nice day today, nice quiet weekend. There will be variation. We're going to talk about it. We're also going to see, are we setting any dry weather records? We'll take a look at those stats and have our Feline Friday fun, too. Right now, though, send things back to Mary and Chris.
All right, John, thank you. We're following breaking news out of Brooklyn. 2 people are rushed to the hospital in critical condition after a fire breaks out inside a home on Farragut Road in East Flatbush. 1 other person and a firefighter also received minor injuries. The fire officials say that the fire broke out around 3:30 this morning, and it took about 60 firefighters to get it under control. We'll bring you updates as we get them.
A 16-year-old is facing murder charges this morning in connection with a deadly shooting in Chinatown. Police say a 57-year-old woman was killed last week when she tried to intervene as her husband was being robbed. Derek Waller joins us live from Chinatown with the latest on the case. Derek.
Ahead in our next half hour, Democrats in Nassau County now calling for a federal investigation into former President Trump's rally at Nassau Coliseum. Why they say they're not footing the bill for this one.
Plus, the sheriff in Kentucky accused of shooting a judge in his own chambers. What we're learning about the shocking crime.
This is CBS News, New York.
Now at 6:30, new overnight teen charged in the shocking Chinatown murder of a woman in her own apartment as she tried to stop her husband from being robbed. What we're now learning.
Plus, Kamala Harris in a virtual town hall with Oprah Winfrey as former President Trump voiced his support for Israel, the latest from the campaign trail.
And a live look outside, another quiet start to the day. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Our first alert weather team tracking a beautiful weekend to get outside for the start of fall. Good morning on this Friday, September 20th. I'm Chris Wragge.
I'm Mary Calvi. Welcome to CBS News New York. Let's get right over to John Elliott. He has your first alert forecast at 6:30.
Thank you, Mary and Chris, and thank you for spending some time with us. You're a blessing to us as we continue to count our weather blessings. Look at that. I mean, there's some clouds out there, a little definition to those clouds, and that's what we're going to see, variation around the area.
Final check of your first alert forecast. Bring John Elliott in one last time. Hi, John.
Really pretty skies right now. It is going to be a mix of sun and clouds all day long. Potential rainmaker well to the east, so that means there's a slightly better chance we see some light rain or drizzle for parts of Long Island. Partly cloudy and 68 in the city this afternoon. Not as warm as it was yesterday. Wow, it was warm yesterday. Still well above normal. More wind to the east, and we could see again at times some gusty winds for parts of the Sound into Connecticut because it's an area low pressure. It's just been this tug of war, this back and forth between high pressure that has served up 12 dry days. So we don't see a lot of moisture breaking in, maybe a sprinkle or two east. Renegade shower could wrap around the low during the course of the weekend, but the odds of that will be low. With that area of low pressure and that harvest moon, remember, got to watch your high tide cycle today. We are going to see some inundation, city beaches and coastal Connecticut as well. Coasting into a nice weekend, and before you know it, it's going to be fall, cooler next week.
John, thank you. Stay with us for more live local news, weather, and traffic streaming exclusively on CBS News New York. Find us on Pluto TV or by using the free CBS News app. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Chris Wragge.
And I'm Mary Calvi. CBS Mornings is coming your way next. Have a great day.
Welcome to CBS Mornings. I'm Nate Burleson.
I'm Vladimir Gutierrez.
And I'm Christine Johnson.
Dale and Tony are off, but we've got you covered. Here's today's eye-opener, your world in 90 seconds.